Hello. I for my lecture assignment, I chose prompt number 3, which is share a personal or respectfully conveyed story of migration, connecting it to the class themes. Um, so my dad and my grandparents have came over here from Mexico. My dad came over here. Well, the story is my grandfather came over here first, and that was for job purposes. um he was like a farmer, and he would grow like oranges and fruits and stuff like that, oranges specifically, I want to say. And he came over here and kind of got like things set up, or like the ball rolling, so to speak. And then my grandma and my dad came over here, um I guess when it was like safe enough, or they felt safe enough. And my dad was 9 years old. He is the first um child. um Actually, he's technically the second, but my grandma's first son passed away at 5 months old because they weren't able to have a doctor get to them in time, him in time to help him. And it was just I guess it was just like diarrhea of some sorts. But just the living arrangements to build a life was not the best back in those days. And my grandma was only 15 at that time, so there was that. And so when they came over, my dad was 9 years old. How I was told of this story is he was, as soon as they crossed the border, my dad was basically in charge of them. He in charge for them. He helped translate things, he filled out paperwork. He basically took care of my grandparents since a young age. And um and then when my uncles came along, he took care of them as well. And my grandpa was a provider of sorts, but and he learned the language. He learned English, and he didn't speak it so much. And my grandma was typical um mom. That was her career. So she took care of the household, took care of all of my dad, um for the most part, um like dinner wise and stuff. And took care of all my aunts and uncles. And basically them coming over here to set a better life for their kids. It worked out. um my uncle came over here too as well. I don't remember him too much in the story, but I know he was born in Mexico, and he came over here. And my dad helped them all, um like, go to school and get jobs. And I guess they just all got really, really motivated to, you know, live the American dream. My dad also helped by the time I was born, my dad was helping my grandfather, himself, and my grandma to become citizens. And I could remember that. Um, I was so little, I thought everyone became citizens at some point. Like, I knew they weren't born here, and I just thought it was a thing for everybody. I didn't know that some individuals have a hard time getting citizenship, or just never go that route, or um fear, or specifically, I don't really know. I honestly genuinely don't know what makes it harder for some people, and what made it so to appear so easy for my family. But my dad was just, I don't know, maybe since he was just taking care of them at a young age, he just knew what to do, I guess. Um, which I'm really grateful for, because he ended up helping me with a lot of stuff as well. Um, for me, it really is a like a beautiful story of sorts, how that happened. Um, And for me, like my grandma's the most loveliest lady in the world. And yeah, that's my story.